Welcome to Football In and Out, bringing you football insights on and off the field. In today's video, we are discussing the final Bafana Bafana squad that has been selected by our head coach, Hugo Broos. So without any waste of your time, let's get started. The Bafana Bafana coach, Hugo Broos, has announced his 23-man squad that will play World Cup qualifiers against Lesotho and Benin. Bafana Bafana will host Lesotho at the new Peter Mokaba Stadium on the 21st of March before traveling to Benin for their second clash 4 days later. Bafana Bafana currently sit in second place in Group C with 7 points, level with Rwanda and Benin, while Lesotho are 4th with 5 points, 2 points ahead of the favourites Nigeria. Stellenbosch FC defender Thabo Moloisane, who has 3 caps at COSAFA, received his first call up with the senior team, while Pesitao has returned to the selection after his move to Qatar FC. So let's go through the list of the final selection, starting off with the goalkeepers. We have Ronan Williams, Sipho Chain, as well as Ricardo Goss. And then moving to defenders, we have Sidney Mobi, Grant Kekane, Thabo Moloisane, Kosinati Sibisi, Aubrey Mutiba, Siabonga Ngezane, Kuliso Mudau, Fawaz Basadi. And then our midfielders are Tebo Mkwena, Jaden Adams, Atusi Obas, and Talent Dembat. Moving on to our attacker, we have Oswin Napolis, Hedwig Tito Maswangang, Ikram Reynas, Relebohile Mfuke, Elias Mukwana, Lyle Foster, Tapelo Murena, as well as Pesitao. So there are 9 players called from Mamelodi Sundowns, 5 players from Orlando Pirates, 2 players are called from SuperSport United, and then 2 players are also representing Stellenbosch FC. As always, we have 1 player from Polokwane City, we have 1 player from ES Tunis, we have 1 player from Qatar FC, and then also have 1 player from FCSB, and then 1 player from Burnley. So there is no player that is called from Kaizer Chiefs, and several fans have expressed their dissatisfaction with Bafana Bafana head coach Hugo Broos. So some took it to X, formerly known as Twitter, and expressed their views. At Realty Media wrote that Hugo has his own people. He once called Ulu, who didn't have a club, to go and play for the national team. He called up Debza and Mudau while they were not even on the bench. Now I understand him. Ed K wrote, Kaizer Chiefs supporters, let's boycott this favoritism. Let's not watch any of their games, nor coming to the stadiums too. Sula SA wrote, Vuma deserves to be there over Goss. Vuma has been pulling man of the match performances, no error, led to go since he took over number 1 jersey in December. And then Sigepe 2 wrote, this is nonsense because Tabotwele should be selected, not this love affairs of Sundowns players, even if some of. This is what the Bafana Bafana head coach had to say about selecting players from Kaizer Chiefs, and I quote, when the team will be better, or when players will be better, surely I will call up the players from Chiefs. But for the moment, I don't think I have to call them. Bafana Bafana head coach Hugo Broos has insisted that Kaizer Chiefs need to find back to their best when asked whether players like Tabotwele will be contention for national team call-ups. And this is what Coach Hugo Broos had to say when he was asked about the possibility of the Brazilian superstar Lucas Rebiero representing Bafana Bafana.
It's not a question of like or not liking. It's a very good player, but I don't think you can exaggerate with that. I don't want to naturalize or to make foreign players South Africans. That's not a good way. You have to respect your South African players also. But if there is some exception, maybe he is an exception, and it is possible, why shouldn't we accept it?
The Bafana Bafana head coach also gave words of advice to PSL players, and this is what he had to say.
You know, it's amazing that if you make a preliminary list, that still there are players who don't have a passport. And that happens with Ndaname. So we thought, and we had the intention to take him with the final squad, but yeah, suddenly we receive a message that he don't have a passport. When you see that he would only have the passport next week, and then you still have to go for a visa. Yeah, it's not done, and players have to learn also that once they are in a preliminary squad, that the first thing they have to look is, do I have a passport? Because if the coach called me, I have to be ready. So this guy is missing a call-up for the national team because of his passport. So I think in the future we have to make a list of maybe 40 players or maybe 45 players, and send them to the clubs and tell the players who are maybe a future Bafana Bafana player, that first of all they made their passport in order, that we don't have such ridiculous problems anymore.
Coach Hugo Broos also shared his concern about the lack of young, talented goalkeepers in the PSL. He also added that the clubs that have young South African goalkeepers are either second or third in the pecking order. Interact with us and let us know if you're happy with the squad the coach has selected. Do you think we will win all 2 games, home and away? And which players would you like to see in the Bafana Bafana kits in the future? Before we close off the video, we would like to congratulate Dr Patrice Motsepe, as he was re-elected unopposed as the president of CAF. This will be the Mamelodi Sundowns owner's second term, having been first selected in 2021. His re-election for another 4-year reign was confirmed at the CAF Extraordinary Assembly in Cairo on Wednesday, where the FIFA president Gianni Infantino was also in attendance. Dr Motsepe, a mining magnate who also owns a South African club called Mamelodi Sundowns, had said that he's looking forward to continue the good progress he has made ever since coming to the office 4 years ago. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Football In and Out for more in-depth football content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.